A pleasure to meet y'all at last. And I know it has been some time since I even thought about making a vlog, but I figured that I should probably get this over with because now it seems like I'm getting more questions about my five fingers nowadays than I used to. So with that in mind, here's something that I thought about in terms of how well five finger shoes can interact with someone when it comes to putting them on in the fastest amount of time. Now as you can see here, I got my five fingers right there in the front, and I'm wearing my normal footwear right now with both Altras and Injinjis. And so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take them both off and find out how long it is going to take for me to put on my five fingers in the most efficient way possible. So with that in mind, I'm about to get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Now as you can see here, that is how long it took for me to put them on in the best way possible. But of course this varies depending on the kind of environment and the kind of situation that you're in which case that you tend to put your five fingers on in a slower amount of time or in a faster amount of time, but it all depends really. So, on average, that is how long it would take for me to transition from my Altras and Injinjis to my five fingers. Because my five fingers are now on me, while both Altras and Injinjis are sitting to the side here. And of course, I have done several parts of which that I have transitioned from my Altras and Injinjis to my five fingers in a more sped up sort of time, and that of which is because not many people want to find out how long it would take for me to just transition from one piece of footwear or more to another. And there you have it. You got yourself quite a record time made by myself to determine how long it would take for me to transition from my Altras and Injinjis to my five fingers in the best amount of time possible. And of course, there's actually much more to it than just the time that makes transition to Vibrams a bit more harder than usual. With other footwear though, it usually just comes with a certain time span that goes for transition. But with five fingers, it's actually a much more lengthy time span between the start of having five fingers and the time at which that you have your best potential in your foot muscles. But for now, I suppose that there could be more facts that will come along in play as to how well five fingers can handle with someone's foot joints, depending on what they have that really tires them out and what happens to be causing these foot muscle issues. But you pretty much get the joint here. But I suppose that could wait for another day. And if you want to see more, go down on my channel Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.